You guys can see me? I can sort of see. So sips of coffee is fine until I fall into a hole. Alright, well, let's start with jumping jacks. Get the body warmed up. Oh, it feels good to be working out outside, I tell you what. Alright, we're going total bodyweight Tabata. So we are definitely going to have those combinations of cardio and compound exercises. And you are going to want your mat out from the get-go because we're going to be up and down off the mat. And again, we're still going to use our 20-second on, 10-second off work to rest intervals, but we're going to play with how many of those we have before we sort of get our rest. So we're going to have 3 larger Tabata rounds rather than 5 shorter Tabata rounds. And that's how we're going to roll through this morning's workout. So for now, just focusing on getting that heart rate up, warming up the whole body. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into some butt kicks. Stretch out the quads a little bit. And again, just continue to get that heart rate up. I set this mat up right over a hole. I think there's a hole on. Could have picked a better spot. Now I'm in it. All right, getting those heels up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow things down. Start with those high kicks. So start to pay attention to how your body's feeling, where you're feeling any tightness, any aches or pains or twinges that you aren't expecting, and just give that area a little bit more time, a little bit more energy and thought as we move through the warm-up. Let's go 3, 2, 1 more each side. And then knees to chest. A couple of pulls just directly up to the torso. Pull the knee in nice and tight to the chest. And then you can add that open. Get the hip flexors to wake up. Activate the glutes. So we're definitely running through every muscle group this morning. And as much as possible, I've paired exercises that use sort of upper body, lower body, or single leg, and then core. So we're going to sort of be all over the place in terms of muscle groups that we're using, so you do get a little bit of extra time for recovery. Let's do 1 more hip opener each side. And then go ahead and shake the hips out. Nice wide stance. Arms up and out to the side. And start with those pulls right to left. Right from the get-go here, go ahead and add that rotation of the arm that you're leaving behind. So move the shoulders. Loosen up those tendons. There we go. There's that outside workout. Woohoo! All right, reach into, at this point, you should feel your lower back really starting to sort of give into the stretch. Feel a little bit looser, a little bit more limber. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Square the hips off at the top and take that reach forward into toe touches, pushing your hips back behind you so that you can get that stretch through the hamstrings, all the way up the backside of the legs and into the lower back. So as you reach for the ground, pulling your chest in tighter towards your legs to get that full-on stretch. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. And then again, squaring the hips off at the top, taking that deep breath in to reach for the sky. Keep that length, push your butt back behind you, and reach for the ground. Sink into it here. Just take a couple seconds to decide what you want out of this workout this morning. First workout of the week. What do you want to put into it? What do you want to take away from it? Keep that in mind as you start to shift the hips right to left. You can start nice and subtly, and then as you feel your legs sort of loosen up a little bit and the body get into the stretch a little bit more, you can drop down a little bit deeper into that side lunge. Keep your body moving. Remember, the body's not quite warmed up enough for those long stretch holds, so we're just going to gently move through this whole warm-up. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs out, and then you're going to walk the heels in, followed by toes, heels and toes to the center, and roll those shoulders up to the sky, and roll the shoulders out. Shake things out. Make sure you have water nearby. Of course, I left mine over here. And just the mat at this point. And you are going to want to set the mat up right from the get-go, because like I said, we're going to be up and down off that mat all the way through. So we have 3 long circuits of Tabata to get through, 6 exercises in each before we take that break, but we're going to go through all of those twice. All right, so we'll pair an exercise with another. So we'll do a superset. We'll do that superset twice, and then move immediately into the second superset, and then the third, okay? So these are going to be longer work intervals, so just be aware that you're going to be sort of revving that heart rate for a little bit more before you get that rest, okay? So to start off, we're going legs and then right into upper body. We're going to go squat with an oblique twist. So hands behind the head. You're going to squat as you come up. Boom. Twist into it. That's exercise 1. And then we're going to be down on the mat for mountain climbers. We're going to repeat that twice. So just be ready to sort of use that transition to be up and down and ready to go, okay? Let's get started with the squats. All right, we've got 10 seconds here. So feet are about shoulder width apart. That's going to give you enough stability to sort of lift the knee up and drive for the twist. Down, twist into it. So it's that oblique twist. And make sure that you're paying attention to each part of the exercise as it comes. Finish that squat and then drive the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the mat for those mountain climbers. These up-down exercises are going to take that transition and really just turn it into more movement. Here we go, mountain climbers. 20 seconds starts now. Driving the knee. This first round can be a bit of a warm-up, but try to get your speed up. Try to lock in your form. We have 10 seconds to go. Tighten those abs. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back up on the feet. Another round of that superset. So squat to oblique twist. We know this one already. 2 and 1. Let's go. Woo. So you're going to feel that heart rate make its way up really quickly in this round. Combining that strength with that cardio. 3, 2, and 1. Down on the mat. One more round of mountain climbers. And then we're going to move on to our second superset. So find high plank. 2 and 1. Let's go. Pick up the pace just a little bit from where you started out, but keep that same form. Remember, we're going to do 2 short rounds of each exercise, and then you're done with it. So push hard. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to our feet. Next superset, side lunge hop. So boom, hop, and boom. Side lunge. Here we go. Hop, touch down. Side shuffle, touch down. Yep, exactly. And again, we're going to be up and down off the mat again. Our second exercise here is going to be a push-up to a rotation in 3, 2, and 1. So back down to the mat. You can do this from your knees or from your toes. Let's start with that push-up. 2 and 1. Here we go. Push-up. And then rotate into that side plank. Back to the push-up. And rotate. All the way through it here. Less than 10 seconds already. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to the top. Round 2 through that superset. So that side lunge with the pop. Back to the mat for push-ups. 2 and 1. Here we go. Touch down. Pop. All right, and remember, we're pushing the Tabata around a little bit longer before we get a break. So we'll finish this superset, and we have one more to go before we get a real break. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head to the mat. This time we can stay on the mat for our next superset. Let's start with the push-up in 2 and 1. Let's go. Nice format, that push-up. Again, finish the piece of the exercise that you're on before focusing on the twist. Nice straight backs, nice strong pushes. 3, 2, and 1. All right, stay on the mat. Down to your elbows. We're doing an elbow plank with a hip dip. So, elbow plank, dropping the right hip down, left, right to left. Hold steady. This is the last superset of this round. 3, 2, and 1. All right, up onto all fours. Bear crawl, plank jack. So you're gonna start in bear crawl. So go ahead and lift the knees off the ground, jump them out, jump them in. And try to pick that speed up right from the get-go. Your heart rate's already up, your body's fully warmed up. So we can really take that speed and push the intensity. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down to the ground. One more time to do that superset. Elbow plank. Go ahead and lock in form right now. And then start with those dips. Left hip to the ground. Not quite to the ground, but towards the ground. Through the center. And over to the right. Keep the abs engaged. Make sure you breathe all the way through this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Bear crawl, plank jack, and then we get our first rest. Go for it here with speed. 3, 2, knees up. Let's go. See if you can sort of level up the intensity on this one by leveling up the speed, pushing it just a little bit more, and of course going right through that final timer. Longer Tabata pushes the body that much more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees to the ground, give your arms a shake, and definitely take the time to grab some water. Nice first round. So definitely the heart rate's up. Total body work already from that first round. Nice job. Grabbing some water. Woo! Nice job. All right, stretch things out. There it is. Now we got it. All right, round 1 is in the books. We have 2 more long Tabata rounds coming up. Each one is going to have 3 sets of supersets, okay? So we're going to start back up on our feet in this next round. We're going to step into a reverse lunge. And then you're going to twist to the side that your front leg is on. So if you're stepping back with the left and your right foot remains in front, you're just going to oblique twist to the right, step it up to the top. If you step back, left leg's in front, twist towards that leg, okay? Alternating sides. And then our second exercise for this first superset is high knees. So we're really going to go for that cardio push, okay? See if you can take those high knees and push the intensity to the point where there's not much left to give at the end of the 20 seconds, okay? Really go for it. Try to get that heart rate skyrocketing. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. We're going to start with those reverse lunges, alternating step backs, and adding in that oblique twist. Here we go, 2 and 1. So you're going to step it back, twist, And this is an exercise that, again, you're going to focus on the movement at hand before you turn your attention to that twist, okay? 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. We're going in for high knees. You can move around the room. You can stay in one place. Just go for intensity. 2 and 1. Let's go. You want those toes coming off the ground faster than they've ever come off the ground for high knees during a workout before. Push it. Get that heart rate up there. Breathing harder. And just revving the engine for the rest of this round. 3, 2, and 1. There it is. 10 seconds to recover. Take a couple deep breaths in. Back into reverse lunges in 3, 2, and 1. You're going to step it back. Twist and forward. Make sure that you're using this slower exercise to focus on breathing. Deep breath in. Steady that body. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into those high knees. Again, go for it here, okay? We're going to be down onto the mat for our next exercise. So for now, drive in those knees right through that final timer. Get the heart rate up, knowing that you're hitting the mat next. 10 seconds, come on, push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. All right, here we go. No big break. Down to the mat. We're going plank toe touches. So we're into a high plank position. 2, and 1. We're going to reach back for the right toe, left toe, the whole time engaging the core. So it's not just jacking those hips up towards the ceiling. Your abs are doing the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now comes the fun part. We're going in for some burpees this round. Full burpee. If you've got it, add the push-up. Definitely do the pop. Here we go. Right in the center of the entire workout. Getting those burpees out of the way. Same intensity that you went those high knees at. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Excellent. All right, slow things down again. Back into that plank mode. Toe taps in 2 and 1. Let's go. Again, using the time in this slower exercise to drink in some water and refocus. Get your mind back into the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more round of burpees, and then stay on your feet for this next one, all right? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Full burpee if you got it in you. So add that push-up, add that pop. Keep that intensity up. Think about how you pushed with those high knees. Same push here. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, stay on your feet. 2 exercises to go, remember. Down into a half squat. We're going to side tap right to left. A little bit of cardio style, though. Pop it back and forth. Yep, exactly. Keep the butt low. You want that bend, that burn in the thighs. Woo! We're going into bicycles here, so the legs do get a break. Push it. 3, 2, and 1. Down on the mat. Quick set of bicycles. One more time, do that superset, and this round is done, just like that. 3, 2, and 1. Slowing it down. Taking those deep breaths in. Twist into this bicycle. We're not to recovery yet. We're still in work mode. Under 10. Fight it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick transition. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds of work. That's it. Find that half squat. Toe taps. Let's go. 1, 2. Back and forth. Keeping that butt as low as you can here. If the thighs aren't burning at the end of this, means you're not getting quite low enough into that squat. Yes, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit the mat. 20 seconds of bicycles, and then we get that next break. This will be our final break. 3, 2, knees up. Here we go. And again, make sure you're twisting into it. Right elbow to that left knee, and then switch sides. Keep the obliques engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees to your chest. Quick little stretch. And here we are. We're at our second rest interval. Happens to be our last rest interval. So we've hit some major cardio movements, major compound movements. Get that water in. Stretch anything that you might have felt on that previous round. We'll finish up. We have one more giant round of Tabata to go. Whew. All right. We've got a lot of core coming up. So make sure that you're tucking that tailbone and keeping the abs engaged. We are going to start on our feet with single leg touchdowns, alternating sides, right to left. Hit the mat for some inchworms to reach, okay? So here we go. Let's start this last long Tabata round. We're going to finish with that little core push. This whole round works in a lot of core. Alternating touchdown, straight leg here. So this first superset is a chance for us to stabilize, take some deep breaths in, and feel like we're totally in control. No cardio this round, just strength. 3, 2, and 1. I should say no cardio that interval. So we're going to plank inchworm our way out. Start with that reach up towards the sky. Hit the ground, walk it out to plank. And as soon as you hit plank, walk it back to the toes, reach, and down. And I want you focusing on that nice strong core. Keep the body moving on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward, back into those single leg touchdowns. So again, calming things down a little bit with this superset, but still pushing the body. Here we go. Touch it down. I forgot how difficult single leg exercises are on this lawn. It's gonna be a summer. Whew. You should feel that stretch in the hamstring. Keep that foot planted. 3, 2, and 1. Top of the mat for our inchworms. Stay on the mat for the next exercise, okay? Here we go. Start with the reach. Walk it out. Hit that high plank, and as soon as you do that, walk it back towards your toes. When this timer goes off, you're going to stay on the mat, and we'll start our next superset from there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, down to the mat, back into plank form. We're going plank shoulder taps here. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Back and forth. Keep the butt down. And keep the body moving. Both of our exercises in this superset are on the mat. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take that plank and we're going to turn it into a plank jack, okay? So back in high plank. Feet pop out to the side. Let's get some speed going here. We've had a little bit of a rest without cardio, so now we just want to go for it. Keep the butt low. Keep the toes moving. We're getting closer and closer to that finish line. Hold steady. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break here. Shoulder taps and then plank jacks again. And then we're back up on our feet for a little more cardio. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder tap. Keep the butt low. Keep the hips and shoulders facing straight down if you can. Try to control that whole body as you shift your center of gravity. We're so close to the finish line right now. Keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. We're going to go in for those plank jacks, and then remember, 10 seconds is all we've got to get up to our feet. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Push it. Keep the butt low. Keep those toes moving. We've got less than 10 seconds. Move right through that buzzer. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, up onto your feet. Let's finish this up with a little bit of leg work. Matt's just gonna push off to the side. We're gonna start with curtsy lunges. Step it back, pull it forward. All right, giving those shoulders a little bit of a break, giving the core a little bit of a break. We're gonna go from curtsy lunges into power jacks. That's that squat to jack in 3, 2, I guess we get a little break here, right? And 1, 10 seconds, so that power jack right here, and up into the jack, okay? 3, 2, and 1, here we go, boom. These are our last 2 exercises. So, go for that energy again, right through to the end. When you feel the muscles start to burn and your body want to slow down, say, give me another one. Couple more reps to go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curtsies and power jacks, and we're done. Here we go. Get ready, step it back in 2 and 1, alternating sides. Getting deep into that lunge. Make sure that your back knee is coming down towards the ground. Staying in control, but you do want to drop into that lunge. Yes, awesome. Great form, great strength. 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out. We've got power jacks, and then we're done with Tabata. We'll stretch it out. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. This is it. Last push here, right at the end. Usually we finish up with kickbacks or planks, something a little calmer. Not today. Under 10. All the way through, remember. Come on, we got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Calm everything down. Grab some water. Kick butt. That extra couple of minutes in Tabata adds just a little bit extra. Whew. All right. If you were like me and you angrily threw your mat to the side on that last round, go ahead and collect it. We're going to use it gently, nicely. Don't be angry at your mat. It's not the mat's fault. All right. After you've gotten a sip of water, top of the mat, let's work our way through a little bit of a cool down here. We're just going to start with some breathing. Deep breath in and reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale and let the arms fall back to your sides. Again, deep breath in and exhale. One more time, fingertips together at the top this time, and pull the spine up towards the sky. Keep that length. Go ahead and push your butt back behind you and reach into forward fold. So body is warm at this point. This is when we are going to hold those stretches for just a little bit longer. Give both the body and the mind a little bit of time here to sort of linger in the moment before you switch gears into the rest of the day. You're going to walk your way out to plank. And I want you to step your right foot forward. A couple of steps forward is fine so that it is in between your hands. Bend the right knee. And just let your weight drop onto that front heel and gently push forward. You can drop that back into the ground and push the hips forward. ahead and pull your hips back so that you are sitting back over that left knee. Drop your chest forward into the stretch. All the while taking the time to take those deep breaths in, long, slow exhales to release tension. All right, draw yourself forward again, lift that back up, and switch sides. So the right leg steps back, left leg steps forward. All of your weight shifts to that front heel. You can go ahead and drop the back knee gently to the ground and let your hips shift forward, stretching out the hip flexors here. Push your hips back over that right knee and let your torso fall forward into the stretch. Feel that stretch all the way up the calf and hamstrings to glutes. Go ahead and draw yourself forward. Then bring that knee back to the right leg. From all fours, you're going to scoop that right arm underneath the left side of the body and drop to the shoulder. Push yourself back up onto all fours and scoop that left arm underneath. Breathing through it. Back to the center. And go ahead and settle back into child's pose. I have to tell you, this mat is covered with unicorns doing yoga. It's quite cute. Just go through this whole sequence. Quite cute. Taking a couple final deep breaths in with slow exhales. Let go of any tension that is left. And then when you're feeling ready, just sit up, roll those shoulders back. Let the muscles and tendons in the left reset. And your Tabata for Monday is in the books. It's the cutest mat. How did I not realize that that's what people were doing downward dog? How did I not know that before? Whew.